Hey y'all, I know it's been a while, and I'm gonna get into what's been going on, but I just want to say that I love y'all. It's been a while, but let me just go straight to the chase. So I've been gone because a lot of things have happened. One, I was doing a lot of research on the resurrection of Jesus, right? Historical evidence for it, just to have a basis for my faith, because faith, if it's not based on factual evidence, can't trust it. But I researched and I found a lot of answers that I needed to believe, and now don't really have any doubts. Including that, I wrote down a 12-page essay of evidence of the resurrection of Jesus. However, I also wrote a summary of it. So I'm going to present the evidence for the resurrection of Jesus. Okay. Evidence of the resurrection says this. The first evidence we have is the eyewitness account documents, the 4 Gospels, each of them containing the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. How do we know? Well, if you were to look in the Gospel of Matthew, I believe it's Matthew chapter 7, verse 62. Don't quote me on that, but it says that they struck him and said, "Prophesy to us, who is it that hit you?" Talking to Jesus, right? But this makes no sense. Why would they say, "Prophesy to us, you Christ, who hit you"? If they're right in front of him, they struck him. If you go to Luke, in the part where it says that Jesus is mocked, what it says is, "Now the men who were holding him beat him. They blindfolded him and struck him and said, 'Prophesy to us, you Christ, who is it that hit you?'" So Luke contains the detail that Matthew did. Now, if you were to look at the resurrection in each of the 4 Gospels individually, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you're going to notice that it has a set time, set dates, and the same exact event, right? And a certain amount of people, right? They all contain certain details that each of them, like Matthew contains details that Mark didn't. Luke contains details that Matthew didn't, and kind of leaves it out too. But the core of the story is the same in all 4. So that would be the first evidence. Second evidence would be the empty tomb. Because if there's no empty tomb, you could easily go to the tomb of Jesus Christ and be like, "Yeah, here's his dead body." And the Roman soldiers couldn't do that because he rose again from the dead after 3 days of his death. The third evidence would be the deaths of the martyrs. Now, the deaths of the martyrs would be this. They were excruciating deaths. They were skinned alive and beheaded. That was one of them. Crucified upside down. The other one was sawed in half. The other one was crucified on an X-shaped cross. Another one was axed in the head. The other one was speared to death. Now, the deaths of the apostles themselves kind of show you, people don't willingly die for what they know to be a lie. The apostles knew this to be true, and so they died for what they knew to be true. Now, another one is I believe in the book of Acts or Corinthians. Y'all can check. It says that 500 separate people saw Jesus at the same time after he died and resurrected. And they all died for it too. A lot of them were his enemies. You can't make this stuff up. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And please pray. I'm hoping to come back on here and continue making videos about the gospel. But God bless you.